Yes guys, it's Nearly Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be talking about is whether or not it's worth the wait for PlayStation users to finally get involved in the Titanfall series, because as we know with the first installment of the game it was only a Microsoft exclusive, so it went out to the PC, the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. Now when we first heard about this, the gaming community and everyone else in between was a little bit surprised, because when Respawn Entertainment first appeared and they were bringing this new title to us, this was meant to be the new first person shooter, this was meant to be the giant killer, this is going to kill off COD, Battlefield and things like that. And the fact that they decided only to make it a Microsoft exclusive was a bit of a surprise and a major disappointment to the PlayStation community. Now, in regards to that, also, the development team for Respawn Entertainment, the people that actually worked on Titanfall, even they were surprised as well. I mean, they did not even find out until the very later stages that this was only going to be a Microsoft exclusive. Now, in regards to that, it did harm the sales, obviously, because it was a multi-platform, sorry, but you know, it was a bit of a disappointment, like I say. But in regards to that, they still did do very well. Now, after a little while with Titanfall, the gaming community pretty much died off from it. I mean, it had nothing to grind for. The weapons were pretty much bog standard. You know, it had a lot of problems with it. Didn't have any strength and depth. Nothing to keep people grinding it out. So in regards to that, I mean, the game sold pretty well, but the gaming community just pretty much died off. You know, the players online just started to disappear. And the way that Microsoft were pretty much going to be hoping that it would work would be that this was going to be the giant killer, that people would go from PlayStation 4 over to the Xbox One and then just sack that off and just keep with Xbox One, and Microsoft were then going to sell a hell of a lot of consoles. Obviously, it did not work out that way whatsoever. It really, really didn't. But in regards to that, did the PlayStation community really miss out? Now, don't get me wrong, there will be some PlayStation community that obviously could play it on the PC. You know, maybe they had an Xbox 360. Even some people have a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One at the same time. They could have played it around a friend's house or one house. They would have actually had some hands-on time, gone out and tried that game. But they would not have grinded it out. They would not have wanted, you know, prestige all the way up to prestige level 10 or anything else like that, you know, because it was on a completely different console. A lot of PlayStation 4 users like to stick to their PlayStation 4 and whatnot else. But in regards to that, would they ever wanted to switch? They certainly wouldn't have done. By the time this game actually hit the Xbox One, a lot of people would have been playing it, and by that time, you know, the problems started digging in. You know, there wasn't really much weapons and stuff like that. So that particular part of the community decided not to even bother switching over. So now, in regards to this particular year's installment, which is going to be Titanfall 2, it is going to be going multi-platinum. Now, in regards for that, I think this is going to benefit the PlayStation community quite a lot, because all those people that didn't really actually have that much hands-on time with the game, you know, didn't really sit down as much as what they have with other titles that they've had on their PlayStation 4. This time they're going to be sitting down with a whole new game, and I do believe that this particular title is going to be absolutely outstanding. So, did the PlayStation community really miss out? I do not believe so whatsoever, because this particular game that we're going to be getting coming is going to be taking a whole new direction. You know, the movement system on it, the highlights, even down to the Titans, everything else. The whole game has changed. There's strength, there's depth, and everything else in between. Obviously, there's a lot of features that we haven't actually heard about. Now, with also in regards to the CEO of Respawn Entertainment, he just had a recent interview with PlayStation Magazine, and basically what he was saying about them bringing it to the PlayStation 4 was ultimately it's about bringing in as many people as possible to play the game. We spent years of our lives making these things, so we want as many people as possible to see them. It just makes sense. He goes, games are more fun, more balanced. We want to get the better games going. It's bringing things to the world that people enjoy, so more the merrier. Now, don't get me wrong, this is probably going to help, you know, with the sales as well. There's no doubt about it. They're going to sell, have a lot more copies of what they did compared to the original Titanfall. But this is a lot better. There's no doubt about it. Me personally, I'm a PlayStation 4 user. I did play it on the Xbox One, and I did enjoy Titanfall. It did lack with its strength and depth, so a lot of people, including myself, did turn away from it. But I do believe that with this new installment of the game, the fact that it's now going multi-platform, keep saying it wrong all the time, I don't know why, but multi-platform, it is going to be working out very well for Respawn Entertainment, as long as they can get that strength and depth, and it gives the players something to actually grind for as well. So in regards to the PlayStation community, I think that they're going to be getting a very good deal, especially if this is a new game to themselves, they could just pop this one in straight away. Not going to be really too worried about missing out on the first installment of the game. They're just going to get the better copy straight away. But anyway, guys, leave it in the comment section below exactly what you're thinking about this. You know, obviously, this has been news that has been going around that is going to be a multi-platform. Everybody's known this for a little while, but whether or not you think or not, the PlayStation community are now going to be a lot happier that they can actually jump onto the Titanfall series at a very, very good time. But anyway, guys, leave it all in the comment section below. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you're jumping on that, and guys, you can drop a like for me. It'd be absolutely fantastic. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.